Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Chantel of So Tesla, and I am so happy to be back with you guys. Today we're going for a drive and testing out Tesla's new FSD update, which is the 10.10. So in this update, there are a lot of things that have been addressed, but the biggest one that has been making headlines is the rolling stop. So we always drive an FSD using the chill mode. So this was not an issue for us. We never experienced this, but in the other modes, it has been an issue for drivers. So we don't have anything to compare it to, but Tesla did fix this. It's been removed, and now in every mode, your Tesla and FSD will come to a full stop. So today we're going to take the same exact drive that we usually take when there's an FSD update, so we can show you the apples to apples comparison, see what's changed, what's improved, if we have taken any steps back, etc., etc. The difference today is going to be that we are going to test FSD 10.10 in all three modes. So this is something I've wanted to do with 10.8, 10.8.1, and 10.9. And with 10.9, my intentions were really up there, but I got really sick. I am still a little bit sick, as you guys can hear, but I'm feeling much better, and I'm so happy to be out in the sunshine and testing out FSD. So we're coming up to the first stop. This is the place that's been super problematic for us. And shockingly, the Tesla did not move over into the right turn lane. You guys, this is legit the first time this has ever happened. Every time we've tested out an FSD update, the Tesla wants to move over to the right lane and take the right turn for some crazy reason, and it's never part of the route. So today, for the very first time with FSD beta 10.10, you guys saw it here first, George did not veer over into the right turn lane. This is victory if I've ever seen it.
He may have been following the truck.
I was thinking that, but I don't want to even include the truck in the equation. I just want to say that it was 10.10. So I thought the same thing. It could definitely be that it was just following that truck in front of us and was just keeping up with it and following its track. So we'll test this again today, in fact, because we're going to try it in the other two modes and we'll see what it does. So we're coming up to this stop here. So as you guys know, I've talked about this before, when there is an intersection that has multiple stop signs on the navigation screen, you can see that the Tesla does not recognize the other stop signs. It only recognizes the one that you occupy. It's not an issue. Everything is still completely safe. It's just something worth noting. So this stop sign, or I'm sorry, this stoplight in the past, it's not been a problem for us. It's just been a little question mark where in some of the previous FSD beta updates, the Tesla has wanted to move over into the right lane for some reason, but the last handful probably it hasn't done that, which has been really nice. And again, it's not a safety concern ever. It was really just a question of why would it do that when coming up within less than half a mile it needs to take a left turn. So no harm, no foul. All right, so I don't know if you guys could tell on the screen, but that little left turn there is I can't even talk. It's been a question mark a few times, and the Tesla for some reason wants to pull off into that left turn. I don't know if it's thinking it's this left turn, but you know, it doesn't do it on every single drive, which is really strange, or it's strange when it does choose to do it. So it is what it is. Again, it's not a safety issue. No one was in the way. It's just something to note. That was a really nice left turn. Really nice. I remember the days when Georgie used to take that turn really wide and a little aggressive. So we're coming up to the intersection here where once we make this right turn, the lines on the road are very faded, and the Tesla doesn't recognize the lines the whole way through on this road. So we've had some scary situations happen, but no bigs. And it took this turn really well. It's all up in the other lane.
It's all up in the lane.
But, you know, to be fair, these lines are really, really faded. So last time we did this, the Tesla went, it was like gonna turn left into one of these driveways, and then it just drove down the turn lane all the way down the middle of the road. But this time, no. He hesitated a little bit, but that was one of the better ones, I gotta say. Way to go, Georgie. So I have to say, so far 10.10 is doing really well. Yeah, bump it out.
Take it out of self-drive so I can go all the way around. And we can go back to our starting point.
Yep.
Because there was somebody behind me.
So we're heading back to our starting point, and we're going to bump into the next mode. So again, we just did this first drive, testing out. Good Lord, I cannot talk today. So we're heading back to our starting point so we can bump into the next mode. So just to remind you guys, we just did chill mode in 10.10, and chill mode is what we are typically driving in. So we're gonna test out the second one and see what that one's like. And I gotta say, I'm a combo of nervous and excited. Let's see what happens. So it's time for round 2, and we are in the second mode, which is called average. So we've never driven FSD version anything in anything but chill. So I'm really excited to see how it's going to perform. And we're coming up on that first stop where the Tesla likes to move into the right lane. When we did this just a few minutes ago, it stayed in the correct lane, which is fantastic. And we just don't know if it was because it was following that truck, but oh, Georgie, come on, man. Thank God there's no cop around, because they would definitely think there was something up. So these things translate, or don't always translate well, into video footage. So in case you guys couldn't tell, the Tesla did kind of jerk from right to left, trying to figure out where it was supposed to go. And I don't know what's so confusing about that stop. The lines are pretty clear on the road, and one is definitely a lane that goes straight, which is where we should be, and one is a lane that solely goes right. So I don't know what's up. I'm a little bummed because now I think when we did this a few minutes ago in chill mode, it really was just following that truck, but no bigs. It is what it is. So this is the first turn we're going to take in average mode. Let's see how it does. That was a good turn. I didn't really notice a difference between chill and average, did you? Yeah, no difference. So a right turn is a right turn in chill and an average. At least that right turn. Oh, okay.
And the fuzz is right there.
Oh.
Right as we cut them off.
Oh, great. That's great. So I'm a little nervous to be doing this right now in FSD because there is a cop right behind us, and just, you know, when the Tesla wants to kind of jerk in, like he just did right there, you know, it's just a little scary when you have a cop behind you, because honestly, I think about it and I'm like, it's got to look like we're drunk. Like it just can't look good. So right now we are doing this manually, and as soon as we take this turn, we're going to put him back in FSD because the cop is now gone and we don't have to be afraid and pee our pants. If you guys are testing out FSD and you've ever been pulled over in FSD, please comment down below and let me know what your experience was like. Was your cop understanding? Were they annoyed? I don't know what to expect. I don't know that cops really know what to expect with FSD. It's so new. So the turn was nice and smooth.
Yeah. A little faster than...
Yeah, a little faster. So, not a complaint though.
Not a complaint.
Just something to note.
Not a complaint. Just a note.
This guy.
He's out of the stadium.
Can you put it back? Alright. This one's kind of a fail, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know what's happening right now. So we're just gonna do this manually, and we at least got to see a little bit of it. So we're gonna go back to the starting point and take the next mode. It's time to test out the third and final mode, which for our Model 3 is assertive mode. This one is the one we are definitely most nervous about. So in assertive mode, the follow distance is much smaller. It's going to change lanes far more frequently and do things that we are just uncomfortable with. So I am a little bit nervous. Like, there's really no excitement for me right now. It's definitely all nerves, but you know, we got to do it. We got to do it.
Right behind me, so I may take him out of...
Well, let's see what he does. If he bumps into the right lane, we'll just...
Turn right?
We'll see where he goes. So this time we're not going to make any corrections. If the Tesla does move over to the right lane, then we're just going to let him do it. Oh. And, okay. That was weird. All right, so in case you guys didn't follow what just happened there, it did initially stay in the straight lane instead of going into the right lane, which you know is a problem area for us. And then it stopped way short of the stop line at the stop sign, and then turned the blinker on to move into the right lane. So it's like a success and a failure all in one. So we did take it out of FSD and just went through that stop manually and then put it back in FSD. So no complaints. Everything was completely safe. There was somebody right behind us, so we were trying to be really conscious of that. And we're always trying to be really conscious of that. We don't want to piss anybody off and be super annoying on the road. So let's see how it takes this right turn in assertive mode. So that was another great right turn. It felt like in the middle of the turn, it did become a little bit more aggressive than usual. Did you notice that too?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, very little, but enough that it's noticeable. So still a really good turn. No complaints. So we're coming up to the intersection that scared us a little bit in the last mode, which was average mode. And the only reason it scared us is because in the intersection, it decided that it wanted to, or approaching the intersection, it decided that it wanted to move into the right lane. And there just so happened to be a cop right behind us. And you know, you're not supposed to change lanes in an intersection, which is what our Tesla did. So that was a little bit scary, but we didn't get pulled over, thank God. And the Tesla ended up being just fine. This is that left. Yeah, I don't know what that is about. I don't know if it's just not judging right which left turn it needs to take. So it's done that every single time today. So for a while, with a couple of those FSD updates, it was doing really well and not remotely veering off to the left.
And the only time it would veer off to the left is at night.
Right. All right, so that left turn felt a little bit tighter and a little bit faster. What do you think?
Yeah.
But not a bad left turn, like no complaint at all.
Does everybody have to be behind us?
How is it going to take this right turn? So that turn, I have to say, was one of the slower ones. So I'm surprised that it's in assertive mode, which is the most aggressive mode. I'm surprised it responded that way in assertive mode. So let's see how it takes this turn. That is the best one it's ever done, ever. That was impressive.
Yeah.
That was really impressive. It didn't hesitate at all. It took the turn so smoothly. I mean, that was my favorite one. My favorite. It'd be really nice if you could just change the mode to kind of match the situation you're in. If you know, like, if it's a regular drive for you and you know what it normally does, it'd be really nice to just be able to change the mode mid-drive. So that is all three of the modes, you guys. That is chill mode, which is the one we typically drive in when we're testing out the FSD beta updates. Then the second one was average, which we didn't really notice any differences with the average, except when we came to that intersection and it decided to cut in front of the cop. So that was a little bit scary, but really only because we were afraid of getting pulled over. That was it. And this last one we did is the third and final, which is assertive. And this one is supposed to be more aggressive. So I did notice that it did take some of the turns a little bit faster partway through the turn. Not a big deal. Everything was completely safe. I have really no complaints. I mean, I never really have complaints. They're more notes. But I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have done your FSD beta update drives in the different modes and you have anything you want to share, please feel free to comment down below and let me know, because I would love to read what you guys have to say. So that was really cool. And again, something that we've wanted to do for a while, especially once 10.9 came out and we were both just really sick. I'm still getting over being sick, as you guys can probably hear. So I'm sorry I sound so congested and gross, but I'm definitely on the mend and feeling much, much better. So that's it for this drive, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this FSD beta 10.10 drive, and it was all the things that you thought it would be. So we'll definitely do more, especially now that I'm feeling so much better. We'll get out and do some more drives. And again, I have some fun videos coming out. I am posting videos about things I didn't know about my Tesla, because I definitely don't know very much about Teslas. So everything I learn, I try to learn on my own without any help from anyone, including my lovely partner. So it's been a lot of fun for me. But make sure that you guys give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe and click that notification bell so you are notified every single time I post a new video. And yeah, I really appreciate all of that, you guys, because it really helps to support my channel and allow it to grow. So I hope you guys have a fantastic day, week, weekend, month, and year. I will see you in the next video. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.